First, I'd like to say I'm really glad that everybody knows that in Australia we call Ian by Lobster. Not one of our friends back home actually knew who Ian Perry was until about 2 years ago when he started adding on Facebook. Next, I'd like to extend a really huge heartfelt thanks to everybody who was involved in putting this beautiful day together. I was commenting last night to some friends that this wedding is in the most picturesque, beautiful location. So well done guys for selecting this place, and a very huge thank you to the hosts who own the place here, to Brigit, her friends, her family, everyone who's gone and worked behind the scenes to put on such a beautiful event. I will apologise, I have written a lot of things down here, so I do apologise if it looks like I'm reading a few things, but there's a lot of things in here and I really don't want to miss anything out. Brigit, first of all, I have to say you look absolutely amazing. Absolutely stunning. And to be only complimented by some gorgeous maids of honour, and Ricky for Carlo. Pretty well soon. I'd like to also extend the thanks on behalf of all of us from here in Australia for the great hospitality, the genuine and sincere friendliness that we've encountered from everyone that we've met. All the car guys, we talk my head off all day, love it. And look, I know that we've met some people here where I'm certain some friendships will last forever, and thank you to those people that we've met here. As family and friends, we're really excited that Lobster's found someone. Finally, take a while, but we know he's found someone that makes him feel as good as he makes us when he's back at home, and he's found someone that really compliments him in every way. So, well done for that. Unfortunately, there's a few people here that couldn't make it from back home, and I do have a few words to say later on behalf of those. I've known Lobster for about 6 years, and funny enough, I met him on the internet too. On a website like that. A lot of you may or may not know that Lobster is a bit of a car enthusiast like myself, and like a couple of the other Aussie guys that have come over here. And it's a really strange online car community that we met and started having a few drinks every now and then and getting together and having car cruises. And it's a hard website to explain because there's so many people on there that I've met throughout the world that I've bonded with and have some really, really long-lasting friendships. I'm not just saying that because Lobster's standing here right next to me, sorry, sitting. But two of my best friends I've also met through this website. One who lived in Brisbane when I lived in Queensland 8 years ago, and another one who I met about 2 years ago. Both of these gentlemen are, as I said, some of my best friends. They live with me in Canberra, and Edgar, over there with the camera, is one of them. And the other is George, this gentleman here. And we're here as a testament to really the friendships that have been formed over the internet, relationships. So, really happy to be here as invited guests on behalf of you guys. Since I've met Lobster, he's always been pretty generally a quiet kind of guy. You can see some cross bits here, can't you? But he always has been. But Brigit, we found out a few weeks ago that a few shots of alcohol really does change that. Although he's been quite laid back, the lucky few here in the US who would have had a chance to meet him over the years when he's been over here visiting Brigit, I'm sure you'll have seen glimpses into the kind of person that he is. Lobster is one of the very few honest, moral, loyal friends that any person could have. He's the kind of person that is thoughtful, never question a thing that any of his friends could ever ask of him. And if we need his assistance, he's there. First thing, doesn't complain. Even when it means lugging 5 tons of landscaping material around my house, or sitting out in the forest when we're racing rallies in sub-zero temperature for the whole day to fix our broken cars. So thanks for that. For these reasons, amongst many more, undoubtedly, is many of the reasons that he's managed to win Brigit's heart. In a way so strong that she's made a very tough decision to move away from all of her loved ones and those people that she holds dear to her heart. To begin a life in another country, the other side of the world, to the man of her dreams. In a country where in summer we practically swim in beer, drive on the right side of the road.
Correct side of
and
the
it's
road.
actually legal to hunt and shoot our own actual emblem. And cook them on the barbecue. Although, I can assure everyone here that as Lobster's friends and Brigit's friends, we will do everything that we can to make sure she comes back here as often as she can to visit her loved ones. On the flip side to that, the lucky few of us have had the great pleasure of meeting and spending time with Brigit in the time she's visited our other country. To see how friendly, sweet and outgoing she is, but more importantly, how perfectly her personality complements his in so many ways. And for that reason, makes me so proud to be such an important part of his wedding today. Whilst I'm standing up here as the best man today, ultimately I'm up here representing Lobster and Brigit's family and friends from Australia, whether they're sitting at the tables here around us today, or whether they're back at home, unfortunately able to join in this special day. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to share a quick few words on behalf of some of the family friends who are here, who made the trip over. From his parents, who are here, and his grandparents, who are unfortunately no longer with us. I'm sure they're proud beyond words to the kind of man that Lobster's grown up to become today. And welcome with open arms Brigit to their family to enjoy a beautiful life and future ahead of them. Now for some friends and family who unfortunately couldn't make it over. The Sutherland family, of which we do have Nate sitting beside me here. The Perry and Sutherland family met about 23 years ago when Lobster and Nate joined the Scouting Association. I shared many good times skiing, caving, camping, running amok. From those days, many years ago, the relationship between the two families has really grown and grown to the point that they consider each other family. The Sutherland family extending their congratulations and pleased that you found the one. Lobby, I also had some best wishes from the mods and members of PF, or performanceforums.com, which is where we met.
We don't suggest you
Unfortunately,
join.
after editing it, reading it, it only turned out to have about 5 words, which is politically correct to speak. But I'm sure you know what they're saying, and they wish you and you no pigs the best possible future together. A couple more messages from friends. To Ian and Brigit, all the best in your wedding and future. Look forward to catching up with you guys when you're back in Australia. I wish I could be there on this special day. Don't worry, Lobby, I don't blame you for dropping me down the stairs out of my wheelchair. Lots of love, Bevan. By the way, Brigit, just a heads up, Bevan didn't actually injure himself whilst the motorbike accident. He actually was trying to ride a kangaroo. To my good friend Lobby and his new bride Brigit, I'm sure there'll be plenty of speeches, so I'll try to keep this as short as the guy reading this one. Just want to congratulate both of you on what will be the biggest and most important days of your lives, and wish you both endless happiness for the future. And Brigit, we really look forward to meeting you. Congratulations to you both. Love, Chris and Charmaine. And the last one. This may sound a little bit strange to a few people out here, but for those from Australia that know Dr. Taylor. He's always a little bit unique with his speeches, even more so when he's given it to someone else to read. This had to be edited too. Dear Lobster and Mrs. Lobster, as you're known in the future. Congratulations on your marriage. May it be totally awesome, and may your ride through life be dinosaurus. Unfortunately, we are unable to come over and share in your special day and partake in American traditions such as cheese with steak, In-N-Out burgers, illegal street drag racing, and other potentially politically incorrect achievements. This makes us really sad. We do, though, look forward to seeing you at our wedding, Australian style, on the beach, drinking beer, watching drowning tourists getting eaten by sharks later this year. Lots of love, Dr. Rouse and Liesl. It's not very often that anyone or a couple can get many people overseas to travel over and see them. You both have managed to get a large proportion of us Aussies over here. And we see it as an absolute privilege, a pleasure and an honour to be over here and share this special day. To me, I'm never finished. We see this as a great testament to the great son, brother, cousin and friend that you truly are. I actually did forget someone last, Alison, I think, too. I better get to that. Oh, God. Sorry, Alison. In a second. Alison would like to say both Logan and Brigit are two of the most amazing people in the world, and she stands that by that 100%. But most importantly, welcomes a long way to wonderful sister to her life. At this point, I'd like everybody to take and raise their glass and make a toast to the beautiful newly married couple. And from the bottom of my heart and all of those here and back at home, Brigit, we welcome you to the family, and we wish to both of you lifelong happiness and amazing, prosperous future that we're all happy to share with you. To Lobby and Brigit.
Love you, Brigit.
Cheers. Oh.
Now for the return of honor, Katie and Ginger.
Hi, I'm Ginger Lowell, and this is Katie Garibaldi. I've known Brigit for 20 years, and Katie has known Brigit for at least 25, so we've had some good times. And I could stand up here all night and tell you all kinds of risque things for the past 100 years.
No, you couldn't.
Like many baths that we took together. And many of you may not know this,
Last
but
week.
Brigit's been married several times to my brother. There was one point in time when Ginger moved and we didn't really want to go hang out with her, so my mom made us go be friends with her. I know, look what happened. Yeah, I will tell you about that one time in Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas for my first birthday party. I want to tell you about the things that we did at our harlot parties. Or about the time that all three of us kissed the same guy in the same week.
Yeah, Lobby.
Or the time that we showed off our awesome dance move with lip syncs. Or the interesting comments that come out of Wise and Otherwise. Or going on rides with those Canadian guys at Disneyland. Yes! I won't go into detail about the things that we made our Barbies do, or the time we were up to no good.
I think I've seen that on the internet.
Camp meeting. All right, where's Sean? Out there. Yeah!
And I won't tell you about the time we toilet paper Mr. Henderson shot into Brigit's bathroom. But in all seriousness, we're like this. Throughout the 20 years, she's been a huge influence in my life. She supported me in the many, many crushes, relationships, and loves with my life. And she even supported me through my Nick Carter phase, my Jonathan Taylor Thomas phase, Asa Bass phase, my black hair phase,
Yes.
my sailor mouth phase.
What
And she
face?
also helped me gain appreciation of a lot of other things, such as Olympics,
Oh.
Backstreet Boys,
Yes.
Saturday Night Live. And although we've ended up having a crush on the same guy once, we've never been in a fight in 20 years. And we like to laugh and have fun, and even though I ditched her and went to Alaska to be with my husband, we can always pick up right where we left off, every time. I love you. And Brigit's been a really big part in my life. I don't even remember. I'm guessing it was around 3-ish when I met her. So she's been my friend forever. I don't even remember what was life was like. We were not in it. So she's been kind of like my other sister. I always go to her house. Barb always called me the other daughter all the time. We had tons of adventures together, like going to San Francisco and wandering around with Ginger, and many Disney adventures. I'm pretty sure she's the only person that's over the age of 12 that likes Disneyland as much as I do. And good times at camp meeting and other places. And it's really hard to think of any memory in my growing up years that doesn't include Bridget. And so we're really, really happy that you found somebody that makes you so happy. And she, like Fenderson said earlier, really wanted to marry a redhead Australian all the time. So I was thinking, really, one of the two is not that bad. No. It just and although Ginger and I have
I
mentioned a
didn't
lot
think
of
of any
memories
like
here,
famous redheaded
as
Australians
you're
where that
moving
could
away,
have come
we're
from.
looking forward to making new memories with you and again. Cheers.
And now Brigit and Ian to close the toast.
He's like a
If I
decibel
had
meter.
to thank everyone individually for all of the work that was put into this wedding, we would be here for hours, because I don't think I could even name everyone. I want to thank, first of all, everybody for coming. We were thinking, well, who knows how many people will show up, and it turned out to just be this huge, huge thing. And I'm so glad that everybody that's here came. And some of you from other states, and some of you from other countries, and we're really happy that everybody
Other
that's here is
hemispheres.
we want to thank everybody who's put all the work into the wedding, and the friends and the church family. The flowers and the programs and the luggage tags and all the lasagna. Every bit of that lasagna was made by somebody that we know. And so thank you everybody for putting this together. And I want to thank my parents especially for taking all the bits and pieces and kind of filling in the gaps and making it the day that it is today. The Australians who showed up, because I know the flight is either cheap or short. So I know the amount of effort that went into coming over here. We both really appreciate that you came. And I also want to thank everybody who made a square for our quilt, and for Paulette for putting the quilt together. I know that it just turned out beautifully, and I know that it wasn't easy or fast work, and everybody really, I can tell every single square, everybody put their heart into it. If you haven't seen the quilt, you should go look at it. It's hanging up on the other side of the house, and it's just absolutely beautiful, and it means the world to me, and I'm so glad that we have it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for everyone's work, and Bob and Carol especially, thank you for letting us use your house and your property and making your house wedding central for the last weeks. And I was so worried all week long. I was like, ugh. But I got the wedding I always wanted, and it's just beautiful, and I'm so happy. So thank you so much for letting us use your house. We really appreciate it. And I hope everybody has a great
time, so it's a celebration. Yeah.
Damn, I forgot to say something. My apologies, but a lot of you have probably seen our lovely and favourite friend Bruce, who's travelled from Australia to celebrate their day. So, Bruce is a gift for both of you to travel around on your road trip, on your honeymoon. So please feel free. He doesn't take up much room, he does the plate. So we'd like you to take him around with you and hopefully bring him back to Australia one day.
Thanks everybody who participated in the toast. Coming up next, shortly after the bride and groom finish up their hellos and whatnot, we're going to go ahead and join them on the dance floor, which is the cement area.